So keep an eye on that number 5 of Dylan Richter. Looks as though he could be starting from position number 5 in this one. This snarling field of mod lights getting ready. The yellow lights are out, which always indicates that we are on a start lap. Brian Chadwick started from position number 4. We are green. Who's going to get the whole shot? That's the big question as they file through turns 1 and 2. They're side by side down the back chute, now into 3 and 4. Chatty on the move here. He's up into second. Can he go for the jugular and possibly take the lead? We're about to find out. They rocket off the second turn, down into turn 3 territory. There's Tricky Mickey Hayden out in front. Flying Brian Chadwick sitting in second. There we can see one of the Chadwick Fabrications entries. I think that might be Snowy in the 73. Currently holding down third spot. Well, in fact, it was the 46 that's just been shuffled back. That was Studley. As Jake Armstrong now roars back into contention. He's now up into third. Behind him is Dylan Richter in the 5. So around they come. It's bunching up for second, third and fourth. Armstrong now to the inside. Can he get it done on Chadwick? It looks as though he has. The old wily veteran. Chatty staying committed to the high line. They bunch up in 3 and 4. Armstrong now hits the front. Somebody a little sideways, nearly stole the car but keeps it going. So let's pick up our race leader now. As he screams into turn 3, it's Jake the Snake Armstrong, Dylan Richter. Now sitting back in second, but we are under yellow. We've got 2 cars facing the wrong direction, exiting turn 2. Just as that one was really starting to warm up. Richter in the 5, applying the pressure to Armstrong. Snowy Hartman in the 73. The rest of the field filing around. You can see the running order. So we'll sort out these cars, regroup the order here. We've still got 10 laps remaining in our mascot cabinets mod lights feature. And we don't normally put out birthday calls, but I'd certainly like to say a happy heavenly birthday to a good late friend of mine, Nigel Agars. Always used to celebrate his birthday here on Boxing Night at the Skids. He used to love these sprint cars. Just want to say a quick hi to his wife Jody, his boys Brody and Deacon as well. Hope they're doing well. I'm sure they'll be here. So they love their sprinters as well. So the amber lights are still on at the moment. Jake Armstrong in the S28 for Gunspray, Neville Cowie Motorcycles and Lewiston Haulage. Kempe Race Pipes, GIPS Pipes and Laser Cutting. Can he get the job done here? He's going to have to hit his marks every single lap because Dylan Richter, he's on somewhat of a win streak here in the 5. They all want to desperately beat him. Snowy Hartman threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at him at Waikerie recently. Only to spin in the last corner. It was a bin it or win it scenario, I think, from the Snowman. But he's a real racer. Wanted to have a crack nonetheless, and who can blame him? So the pace, nice and slow at the moment. This real cost-effective class. You don't need a very large transporter to haul these little pocket rockets around. What a great class it is. The RPMs rise and we are back underway. Armstrong showing him a clean pair of wheels off 2. Richter sitting back in second. Already moving up track here. He's going to try and work the mid-track. A little further back, we can see the 73 of Snowy. He'll be waiting and hoping to pounce if Richter gives him anything to work with. Nick Hayden still sitting in fourth, although he gets a bit untidy coming off turn number 4, and that may leave him just a shade vulnerable here as Chatty works him over. And we've got another spin in turn 1. But that driver manages to keep the car going. So it's a dogfight here. These Mod Light competitors have put on a pretty good display tonight of precise Mod Light competition. 6 laps to go. Richter now at the inside. What a move it was. It was a mini slider in the Mod Light. And Richter hits the lead as he's done so many times this season already. Armstrong and Hartman still back in 2nd and 3rd respectively. We've got a back marker now for Richter to negotiate. He's done that without any problems at all. Hartman has certainly not given up. And a good fight there between Hayden and Chatty, or there was. Mick just overcooking it. And now having to resume from the infield. So the laps dwindling away here. It's Dynamite Dylan Richter. Dyno showing him exactly how it should be done here once again. But can Armstrong challenge him? Oh, this is the caution. Just the caution that Jake the Snake and Snowy would have been looking for. And maybe even the old boy in Chatty back there in 4th. This might just give him a little bit of a chance to suck in a few deep breaths, try and get rid of a bit of arm pump, and set himself for a final 3-lap sprint, thanks to Mascot Cabinets. So field just rolling rather sedately at the moment down the back chute as we inch closer to our big one, the A main for Speed Week, round 1. If you're heading on down to Tolma Speedway tomorrow night, please take it easy, but I know we're all thoroughly looking forward to it. A Herculean effort that's been put in by all concerned down there. It really has been amazing to watch the transformation. If you haven't caught up with it on social media, we had a speed gun down there at a practice session recently, and a sprint car was clocked at about 188 kilometres an hour down the main straight. It was fast. Based on that very successful track over in the United States. I-55, a mirror image of it. That certainly is going to be an amazing round 2 of Speed Week. We will be back in action here at Murray Machining and Sheds, Murray Bridge Speedway on the 11th of January. It's a round of the MJS Tree and Stump Removal Street Stock Series, wingless sprints, modified sedans, Formula 500s, Mod Lights getting another Guernsey, V6 sprints and classics. As per usual, speedwaytickets.com.au. Certainly the venue here really do push the pre-purchasing of tickets. And if you're not already following us on the socials, on Insta and Facebook, I would strongly recommend it for all your updates, all the results. Been a huge effort in the off-season here for the Murray Bridge Sporting Car Club to revamp the safety fence, a new Velo LED lighting. They've done a wonderful job, and to all concerned, a huge pat on the back. All right, we are set to go. The green's waving. It's a 3-lap sprint. Can anybody dethrone Dylan Richter? Dino's just timed his run to perfection. There's Jake the Snake, Snowy Hartman, Brian Chadwick. Back behind them, we can see the 23 of Zach Domain sitting in about 5th or 6th. Richter in the on-decks 5 from the gun spray, 28 of Armstrong. And it doesn't look as though anything's going to change here with only about half a lap remaining. The win streak set to continue. The S5 of Dylan Richter. Dino Dylan has done it again. Put your hands together for him, folks. Victorious over Jake the Snake Armstrong in the S28. David Snowy Hartman, the Snowman, annexing a podium spot, brings it home into 3rd. And beyond that, Brian Chadwick in the SA41 with the 23 of Zach Domain sitting back in 5th position. Now we'll be back in just a few moments. A main grid starting to line up.
January is huge at Avalon Raceway, Lara.